Hello everybody, welcome to iExamBee's LegalBee. This is Amrita, your law faculty at iExamBee. Welcome to the series that is going on at 11 a.m. every day exclusively on LegalBee, and that is relating to free mock tests, and that too topic wise. We are giving you mock tests topic wise in every video from all the subjects. Previously I have covered CPC and Transfer of Property Act. I'm going to end in today's video. The last topic for discussion is gift and actionable claim. इसमें से कुछ questions मैं इस video में discuss करने वाली हूँ. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and get all the content that is available at iExamBee's LegalBee. And अगर आपके कोई भी queries हैं, you can write to us at hello@iexambee.com, or you can also visit our website www.iexambee.com. कॉल ऑन द नंबर एंड टेक ऑल द डिटेल्स. अगर आप चाहते हैं आप इस वीडियो के कमेंट सेक्शन में भी लिख सकते हैं, सो दैट वी कैन श्योरली कम टू एंड ट्राई टू रिजॉल्व योर डाउट्स. Let's start with the first question. Transfer of Property Act, as I told you, this is going to be the last video. TP Act पर मैंने 5 videos completely बनाए हैं covering all the different topics. अगर आपने बाकी के videos miss किए हैं, you can certainly go to the playlist and check it out. Sale, lease, mortgage, इन सब पर individual videos बनाए हैं मैंने. And this is the last video, that is gift and actionable claim, I will be covering in this particular video. So the first question, which of the following is not an essential of a gift? Transfer must be made voluntarily and without any consideration. The donor must be competent to make the gift, which means that the donor must be of sound mind and must be of age of majority. If the donee dies before accepting the gift, it does not become void. The gift must be accepted by the donee during the lifetime of the donor. None of the above. Now what they have asked you here, you have to focus on the words not every time whenever you read the question. Which of the following is not an essential of a gift? ऐसा पूछा गया है. So out of these, which option is the correct one? Can you just make it out now? Which is not an essential of a gift? So the correct answer is C. If the donee dies before accepting the gift, it does not become void. Negative, negative. So यानी कि ये statement गलत है. डोनी अगर without acceptance die, डोनी की death हो जाती है, then automatically it is established rule that the gift will become void. It is an essential condition that the acceptance of gift should take place during the lifetime of the donor. यानी कि डोनर ने डोनी ने गिफ्ट को एक्सेप्ट कर लेना चाहिए ड्यूरिंग द लाइफ टाइम ऑफ द डोनर ऑल्सो. एंड अगर वो विदाउट एक्सेप्ट किए खुद ही मर जाता है, सो इट विल बिकम वॉइड. Which chapter of the Transfer of Property Act covers gift? Now this is a direct question that I have picked over here. हमें हमारे questions, हमारी पढ़ाई को काफ़ी comprehensive रखना चाहिए, so that we are able to be prepared for all the types of questions, even for the direct section based, chapter based questions as well. So कौन से chapter में gift cover किया गया है? That is option C was the correct one. Option C was the correct one. That is chapter 7 deals with gift and chapter 8 deal करता है transfer of actionable claims. A universal donee has which kind of liability? अब ये universal donee का concept पहले तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कौन से provision में है and उसकी liability किस प्रकार की है. That has been asked in this question. Personally liable for whole of the property, personally liable for all the debts due, personally liable for all the liabilities of the donor, universal liability. B and C, that is personally liable for all the debts due and personally liable for all the liabilities of the donor. So universal donee concept, as I told you, it is an important one from the topic gift. So what kind of liability a universal donee has? Universal donee, यहाँ पर दो options correct है, that is B and C. So the correct answer will be E. As per section 128 of the TP Act, universal donee, subject to the provisions of section 127, a gift consists of donor's whole property and the donee is personally liable for all the debts that are due by and the liabilities of the donor at the time of the gift to the extent of the property that is comprised therein, यानी कि सारे properties पर. Who bears the burden of proof in a gift case? Donor, donee, both donor and donee, विटनेसेस, नन ऑफ द अबव। अगर कोई गिफ्ट प्रूव करना है तो बर्डन ऑफ प्रूफ किसका रहेगा, डोनर का या डोनी का। अब ये ऐसा ट्रांजैक्शन है जिसमें कोई कंसिडरेशन नहीं होता है, दैट्स व्हाई सच काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस बिकम इम्पॉर्टेंट हियर एंड प्रैक्टिकली दिस क्वेश्चन इज क्वाइट इम्पॉर्टेंट, बट आपका कंसेप्ट क्लियर होना चाहिए। हु बेयर्स द बर्डन ऑफ प्रूफ इन अ गिफ्ट केस, यानी कि गिफ्ट एग्जिस्ट करता है, इसको प्रूव करने का बर्डन किस पे होगा, डोनर पे होगा या डोनी पे होगा या दोनों पे होगा या विटनेसेस पे होगा, और एल्स द आंसर्स दैट आई मेंशन्ड आर नॉट करेक्ट, नन ऑफ द अबव। So the correct answer will be A, the donor. The burden of proving that a gift has been made as well as accepted lies on whom? The donor, the one who is actually carrying out the transaction of gift or initiating it. Can a gift be made conditional? Now this is another very important question, I would say, from gift. Yes, but only if the condition is lawful. No, a gift must be absolute, it cannot be conditional. Yes, but only if the condition is impossible, then only. Yes, but only if the condition is immoral, then only. None of the above. यानी कि गिफ्ट कब कंडीशनल हो सकता है या कंडीशनल हो ही नहीं सकता, सिर्फ एब्सोल्यूट हो सकता है. So all these options are there. The correct option, if we just apply common sense, then also we can answer this question very easily. Option A is the correct one. Only if the condition is lawful, then only a gift can be made conditional. यानी कि completely void नहीं हो जाएगा. Conditional gift acceptable है TP Act में. They can be dependent upon the condition or happening of a specified event, but that should not be immoral, or that should not be something which is unlawful, illegal, or impossible practically. It should be lawful. What is the consequence of a gift made for an unlawful purpose? The gift is void, the gift is voidable, gift is valid but the purpose is void, gift is valid but the purpose is voidable, none of the above. Now in this case, if a gift is made and that is made for an unlawful purpose, then what can be the consequences? Will it become void? Will it become voidable? Will the gift be valid but the purpose become void? Or the gift will be valid and the purpose will become voidable? Now this void, voidable, ये हमेशा confusing हो जाता है. Even contracts में अगर हम देखें तो void, voidable के concept में कई बार confusions हो जाते हैं. तो यहाँ पर इन्होंने gift में इस question को पूछा है. What is the consequence of a gift that is made for an unlawful purpose? So that unlawful purpose will immediately make the gift void. Always remember that. So this is very easy answer if you just apply simple concept that the gift will become void if the purpose is unlawful. A gift that is expressly barred by the Transfer of Property Act is void irrespective of whether it fulfills the essentials of a valid gift. Even if it fulfills all the essentials of a valid gift, if the purpose itself is unlawful, then the gift will become void. Can a gift of future property be made? यानी कि क्या future property जो existing नहीं है उस पर gift हो सकता है? This is another very conceptual and a very logical question. Definitely everybody should know the answer of this. If the property becomes certain before the donor's death. Now this has made the options very confusing here. Gift can only be made of existing property. Yes, but only if the donee is a minor, then in that case it can be made. Yes, but only if the donor is in possession of the property, then only it can be made. None of them. Even the options are very interesting over here. प्लेनली अगर आप क्वेश्चन पढ़े तो आपको आंसर में इतनी तकलीफ नहीं होगी, लेकिन जब आप ऑप्शंस देखोगे तो आप डेफिनेटली कंफ्यूज होगे. So now don't get confused. Try to simplify it if you are knowing the concept. Henceforth now you will not make it wrong. So a gift of future property as per section 122 of the TP Act, that is the definition of gift. We understand the entire concept of gift. Gift can be made only of an existing property. It can be movable also, it can be immovable also. But existing means what? Automatically it can be interpreted that it is not made of a future property. तो ये सारे options में जाने की हमें ज़रूरत नहीं है. Gift can only be made of existing property will be the correct option over here. Gift is a transfer of a certain existing movable or immovable property, that too made voluntarily and made without any consideration. ये 3-4 कुछ elements है जो काफ़ी important है gift के लिए, and I would suggest that you should remember that. And if we refer also to section 124, a gift, if it is having both existing and future properties, then in that case it will become void as to the future property part. Utna part void ho jayega, the rest part of the gift that is on the existing property, that will be valid. So section 124 also helps us in understanding this concept. Which of the following claims can be transferred as an actionable claim? Now let us see some questions from actionable claim. Actionable claim has been defined under section 3 of the act. लेकिन उसके ट्रांसफ़र के बारे में लास्ट चैप्टर में दिया गया है ऑफ द टीपी एक्ट चैप्टर 8. So you can refer that. Which of the following claims, options have been given. इसमें से कौन से claims है जो ट्रांसफ़र ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी, जो ट्रांसफ़र ऑफ एक्शनेबल क्लेम में आ सकते हैं, या फिर एक एक्शनेबल क्लेम हो सकता है जो ट्रांसफ़र किया जा सकता है. So the correct answer over here will be A debt. अगर यहाँ पर सपोज ऑप्शन में अनसिक्योर्ड डेप्ट होता तो मोस्ट appropriate आंसर हमें चूज करना होता है, and unsecured debt would have been the best possible answer over here. Section 3 of the TP Act defines actionable claim, and that is a claim to any debt. So that you can actually transfer, that is known as actionable claim. And the debt will be peculiar thing. There will be a thing which you have to remember about the debt, the nature of the debt, that it will be unsecured one. What is the mode of transfer of an actionable claim? This is a direct question actually, but an important one. If we don't know about it, options देखकर हम ऐसे questions में गलतियाँ कर देते हैं. So what is the mode of transfer of an actionable claim? The correct answer is A, by way of a registered instrument. Deed has to be made. Section 130 clearly mentions this, that transfer of an actionable claim, whether with or without consideration, shall be effected only by the execution of an instrument in writing. यानी कि अगर आप actionable claim को transfer कर रहे हो, उसमें consideration हो या ना हो, that is not matter, but it has to be done by way of a proper registered instrument only. Last question for today's discussion. Which of the following is not true about an onerous gift? Onerous gift concept is also very important from the gifts part of the Act. So I would suggest you go through it. Which of the following is not true has been asked. Okay, be careful. Transfer to the same person of several things of which one is and the others are not burdened by an obligation. The donee has to accept it all. यानी कि एक out of the several things, one is subjected to some obligation, but all the others are not burdened by an obligation. So the condition is that donee has to accept it all. Transfer to the same person several things of which one is and the others are not burdened by an obligation. Same situation है. यहाँ पर सिर्फ डिफरेंस कहाँ पे आ रहा है, दैट द डोनी में और मे नॉट एक्सेप्ट ऑल द थिंग्स. यहाँ पर था दैट द डोनी विल एक्सेप्ट ऑल द थिंग्स. सो ऐसे टाइम पर हमने क्लियर हो जाना चाहिए दैट देयर विल बी ओनली वन ऑप्शन विल बी ट्रू आउट ऑफ दीज. Gift is in the form of independent or separate transfers to the same person. Then the donee may accept one or refuse the others. Now this is also something which becomes dicey over here. But यहाँ पर उन्होंने क्या दिया है? Try to understand the hints that it is for independent or separate transfers. Same person है लेकिन transfers independent है, separate है, तो क्या donee accept करेगा mandatorily या उस पर choice होगी? Gift is in the form of independent or separate transfers to same person, then the donee has to accept all the transfers or he has to reject all of them. A and D, that is transfer to the same person of several things of which one is and the others are not burdened by an obligation, then in that case donee has to accept them all. And D option, gift is in the form of independent or separate transfers to same person, then in that case the donee has to accept all the transfers or he has to reject all of them. So which of the following is not true about onerous gift, ये पूछा गया है. Don't forget that they are asking you what is not true about an onerous gift. So if we look at the answer E will be the correct one. यानी कि यहाँ पर दो statements गलत है, A option and D option. So we need to be very careful with such kind of questions, especially when we see the word not in the question. Onerous gift is covered under section 127 of the TP Act, and it talks about separate and independent transfers as well. in those cases, the donee is at liberty to accept one of them and refuse the others. But in all the other transactions, the donee has to accept it as a whole and not reject any part of the gift. But if it is by separate transfers, the person is same but the transactions are different, the transfers are separate and independent from each other, then in that case the donee will be having a liberty, that whether he has to accept some or he has to reject some, it is his call. So this was all that we had to discuss from the topic of gift and actionable claims from Transfer of Property Act. I have tried to give an exclusive coverage of the TP Act topic wise. If you need more content and if you have any queries, you can write to us in hello@iexambee.com. आप इस वीडियो के कमेंट सेक्शन में भी लिख सकते हैं. We will surely try to reach out to you. You can also call on this number. Visit the website and check out all the courses that are available at iExambee. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is LegalBee, and prepare 50% faster with iExambee. Thank you everybody.